Hey friends, Alex here with We Do Web. Just wanted to give you a quick video on some of the search ranking updates that happened within the last year. One of them recently is the helpful content update that also started back in August, and could have affected some helpful content updates on several sites. In the legal industry, we saw some websites that started spiking after the update, but I'm going to show you what the reasoning is behind it and how we were able to get more of our client sites to start ranking. And it's called revamping your pages, working on your pages, or high page level analysis. So working with our SEO team and our content teams to really start revamping and restructuring content that was already ranking or needed to get an extra push. So by doing that, we look at the top 10 pages in the SERPs or top 3 pages and reverse engineer what some of the other competitors are doing and what they're doing, and then just continue testing. It's always testing. You're always either recreating new content or updating the current content you have. So in May, we had the regular core update, and Google talks about it a little bit here, where you guys can go on to developers.google and look up the information. But the most important thing that I want you guys to take from this is actually how to assess your content, and that's super important because it shows here the example of looking at either a blog post or a page of content that originally have some content by date or significance. So the example they're using is a movie. If you had the top 10 movies for 2021, in 2022, you're going to go update those new potential movies. That's still helpful content. You don't want to have any of that old dated content, which is why we perform a lot of evergreen content for our clients, because it's difficult in volume to go back and change those pages unless you're super, super organized. But for your legal pages, it's always important that you're updating information and you continue updating information to make sure you're giving the best answer possible for a person's search query. One of those huge questions that law firms always and should always have this page on their website is, why should I hire a lawyer after a personal injury accident? Or how do I hire a lawyer? So those frequently asked questions that you might find in the People Ask section on Google or in the Google snippets. But here's some information on the Google Core update that you want to learn about. It has some spam information. So here's some information you want to go about the core updates. There's potentially nothing wrong with the pages that you're doing. You probably had good content, but they just need to be updated. More information on, you also don't want to be developing any spam. So let's go into the Google Health. Let's go into the helpful content update that came out in August, and then it just rolled out here in December. That might take 2 weeks for it to go through. So we'll see who's impacted, if it really impacted legal. I believe it impacted legal in the positive. I haven't seen any websites that really turned down, except for some websites that were audited recently. And it could be not that somebody's doing something wrong on the SEO end, but that your content really needed updating. So the helpful content update, generates a signal used by automated ranking systems to better ensure people see original, helpful content written for people in the search results. And we'll talk about their guidelines on what Google looks at. This is just one of Google's many signals. It's not a manual action, but it is something that your content team and your SEO team should be working on a daily basis. Once you post new content, make sure you're evaluating it every 60 to 90 days. And old content, always making sure you have that in your spreadsheet to make sure you're taking care of that. So the helpful content update is just a better way to reward content that visitors are really liking, that they're going back to, that are finding, that are answering the question, and definitely generating the site-wide signals that Google and users are looking for to be able to rank those web pages. Google systems automatically identify that content to see that has little or low value, and this might be the reason why you're seeing some of that traffic drop or those rankings drop. So always make sure you're identifying the content that you're giving a lot of value, making sure you're looking at word counts compared to some of your competitors and answer question the best possible way you can, or delivering a service page that can do that. And we can work alongside with you directly and to build out this high quality, high value content for your law firm website, or we can work directly with your SEO agency. So like I said, it's not a manual action, but it's definitely a signal. I also want to look at, this one came out, it rolled out in August, and there's one that just came out this week. But Here's some instructions on how Google is telling us to create helpful, reliable, people-first content. So Google's automatic ranking system designed to present helpful, reliable information that's primarily created to benefit people, not to gain search engine rankings in the top search results. These pages are designed to help creators evaluate that they're producing such content. So self-assess your content and quality question. Does the content provide original information, reporting, research, or analysis? Does the content provide substantial, complete, or comprehensive description of the topic? This is great for your service pages. Does the content provide insightful analysis or interesting information that is beyond the obvious? If the content draws on other sources, does it avoid simply copying or rewriting those sources and instead providing substantial additional value and originality? Does the main heading or page title provide a descriptive, helpful summary of the content? This is important. We see H1s, H2s, page titles that are totally wrong when we're evaluating websites. This is a very important part of your content generation, is making sure those headings and page titles are done correctly following Google's guidelines. Does the main heading or page title avoid exaggerating or being shocking in nature? I don't know, that one could be, some people using crazy call to actions or something that they're doing to sell a product. Is this a sort of page you'd want to bookmark, share with a friend, or recommend? If it's a total informational site or page on a law firm website that they might go back, maybe a glossary page on injuries or something might be helpful, but this probably wouldn't be the case for one of your service pages. Would you expect to see this content on or referenced printed by a magazine, encyclopedia, or book? In some cases, when you're talking about case studies or a certain blog or certain FAQ, you might expect that, but definitely not on the foundational service pages on your website. Does the content provide substantial value when compared to other pages and search results? That's what we want to go after. We want to make sure your law firm website page is performing better, is delivering better content, maybe has images, maybe has infographics. Add as much as you can to really make this page robust, answer the question, be good for the user. Definitely, if you're in several markets, make sure you're localizing with relevancy your service pages. And that's all I got for this. I hope it's helpful. Again, I reiterate, if you currently had some drops in your traffic in either August, early December, because of some of your content, we can help. We can help revamp. We can help reevaluate your content strategy. We'll work directly with your SEO agency, or if you're looking for an SEO agency, we can work to help you get that and partner with them. Let us know. We're here to help. I hope this content was helpful. Make sure you go to developers.google. Just type in creating helpful content or just anything related to content, and Google will tell you exactly what you need to do to move forward. Have an amazing day. Happy holidays. Alex here, alex@wedoweb.com if you have any questions. Peace out.